What up? It's your boy Jed here, back with another video. You know what it is. If you like what you see, hit that noti bill, the subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that stuff. Because, we're on the road to 50 subscribers. We treat our first 50 like our last million. Love and respect. Today, I got a good one. So, for my last video, I reacted to the podcast, not drink chaps. It was, man, I'm blanking out. It was a nightcap. Yes, nightcap. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Unk. Shannon Sharp and all that. They had Jim Jones on. And, Jim Jones is hot. Pause coming from another podcast interview where he was saying, he could out rap Nas in 2025. Right? That was a big argument in the comments. He said in 2025. People kept bringing up like discographies and what they sold, okay, whatever. He was saying 2025, so let's not move the goalposts and keep it there, right? I ain't gonna lie. All I was saying is Jim Jones is rapping better now than he has ever in his career. Fact. And in 2025, I believe not that he would win, that it is not a blowout like people may think. I think he has a chance. Anyone that steps in the ring has a chance, right? Because, okay, Nas is Nas, right? And Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. But he could step in the ring and have an off day. That's possible, right? Or he could go in the ring and pick a horrible beat, like he's been doing. He's doing better now, I'm not gonna lie. Those King Diseases albums he's doing with Swiss, those are fire. But there was a long stint in his career where the production wasn't it. So you could come with these bars, but if the production isn't it, right? So that's all encompassing. He's saying in 2025, he's more influential, which that's up for debate. I'm not gonna argue that. And he's saying he could out rap him in a one-on-one type of battle setting. You drop a song, I drop a song. He said, "Give me the subject, give me the beat, give me whatever." And bring anyone in the studio. And he got it like that. Now, I'm gonna leave it there. Jada was brought up. I'm not gonna lie, sorry, Capo. I'm going with Jadakiss on that one, right? Because you go both from the same cloth, right? Talking about that street rap, that grimy, that gutter. Like, I don't think anyone could out rap Jada. But I digress. Okay, I digress. I'll go as far as nah, I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I'll go as far to say in 2025, I would love to see. Actually, I would love to see Mace versus Nas. That's my opinion, and I'm a Mace fan as well. Or I don't want to say those two names together in the same sentence because there's so much, being from Harlem and they got their beef. I don't want to, start now, but we're gonna leave it there. But today we are gonna react to a little stint that Jim Jones had with Pusha T a couple years ago. Pusha T dropped a song called Whips and Chains that was allegedly a shot at Jim Jones. Jim Jones took that same beat, took it to the block, and put that work in. I'm doing this for y'all that are saying it's a complete washout, that he shouldn't even be speaking, the greats' names, that he should just stay home, that he's nobody, he's a bum, this, that, the third. Okay. Right? Because what we're not going to do is be hypocrites, and what we're not going to be is ignorant, right? Props is what props is do. So we're going to react to this so I can show you, yeah, it's not really like it seems. Now, I'm not going to say who won that beef or what was the beef about. Like, you want to do your research, you want me to get into it, comment down below. But let's get into it so I can show you what I envision, right? When they speak about when Jim Jones speaks, he could out rap Nas, right? Because you guys are probably thinking, old Jimmy, early 2000s Jimmy, We Fly High, which was a hit, But in terms of bars, that's probably what you guys are thinking of. That's not what I'm thinking of. So now I'm going to show y'all. Let's get into it. By the way, excuse the mess in the background. I'm getting ready for a flight. I'm going to the yams. I'm trying to be in it. You feel me? So yeah, we're vlogging that. So you're gonna see more videos coming soon. But yeah, let's get right into it. Capo, show them what you're talking about.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed, nigga. But listen here, before you drop that, well, before you drop this shit, let me give you some inspiration, cause you lacking, That shit was trash. We gonna let them get a do-over.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pause it, cause this is fire. He said that was trash. We gonna let him get a do-over. Just to give you a little context, he dropped the song for a passion of Paris fashion show, and the runway walkthrough, whatever. This was a song that was playing. It was his version, called "Whips and Chains." So at this point, he didn't release a song yet. This is that classic New York energy. Like he said, okay, I don't even know how he got the beat because the song was, I guess, never officially released. So he just took that and he's like, nah, I'm going to let you get a do-over. Let me give you some inspiration. Let's run it back, Capo. Run it back. And you see the aesthetic, right? He ain't Paris. He ain't none of that. He on the block. That matters, bro. Being about what you say you about matters. Not talking about some things that allegedly didn't happen or embellishing the road you was on, making it seem like you was El Chapo when really you was Lil Men up the block. Not saying, right, allegedly, not saying this is what people are saying. I'm just saying, when you rap about what you be about, that's extra brownie points. Let's get into it.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed, nigga. But listen here, before you drop that, well, before you drop this shit, let me give you some inspiration.
Let's go, Capo.
That shit was trash, we gon' let them get a do-over.
Okay.
They got you gas, you must think that you the new Hova. You a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. Perfect.
Oh man, if you know, you know. He's talking about his brother. Him and his brother have a group clips because they about to drop a new album now. So I'm hoping there's some new tension, on the rap side only. And they bring this up, but man, he's saying you get in the Bentley with your brother, tell him move over. Oh, he said move over.
You're a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. These two roach niggas don't know what to do on no raid. Call you and get you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. Perfect.
Bro, I'm sorry. He said Kanye give you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. Oh, man, because the song is called Whips and Chains. He just really flipped that. Oh man. And this is what I'm saying. Y'all saying he has no chance against Nas. Oh, he shouldn't even speak his name. Oh, Jim Jones a bum. That's that the third, bro. The proof is right here. Y'all just not Jim Jones fans, so y'all not knowing that Jim Jones really putting out the best music coming out of New York for like the past 2 years, 3 years. Consistently, but y'all not watching, right? Comparable to what they doing, right? Because I consider New York State. So upstate, what's up? 315, what's up? Spend some time in Utica. Griselda boys, all of them, like they all in that mix. Jim Jones been putting out music consistently, but y'all just not catching it. Y'all just lost in the sauce of nostalgia. Nah. This is what I'm talking about.
You're a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you
tell him move over.
These two roach niggas don't know what to do on no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. I'm trying to act bad, but we ain't doing charades. I really have bombs on the block just like I threw a grenade.
Okay.
Don't got no time to be concerned with no watch you got. You never been uptown by now, work up by the poppy spot.
I had to stop it right there. There was some references to his watch and his chain being more enamel than being actual precious metals or diamonds, So, you know, he's just speaking. I'm just giving you a little background if you don't know what's going on.
Don't got no time to be concerned with no watch you got.
Okay.
Never been uptown, by now work up by the poppy spot. Trying to
I
get
don't know.
illusions when you run up in the Aki spot. 5,000 bottles, you turn around and get a choppy chop.
Okay.
I spent 500,000 down in Mazda spot. I got a $500,000 car with the bras on top.
Okay.
Fuck their flowers, we got roses with the stars on top. I make a toast with my jewels like a mazel tov. My name is my name, but they ain't screaming yet. They talking about the rapper Kane, but we ain't seen it yet. We got the switches on that bitches, your whole team get wet. But let me chill, cause I don't wanna get my team upset.
Okay.
The only beef you know, niggas, Arby's or the Big Mac. We don't drive through.
He said the only beef you know is the Arby's. Pause. Or the Big Mac. And you know that slogan of Arby's, right? You know, I think it was either Pusha T or both of them, the clips. They made that up. And the same, the McDonald's jingle, they wrote that too. So he's saying, y'all not really about it. The only beef y'all know is the Arby's or the Big Mac.
Perfect.
Oh, Jim Jones is sleeping on you, capo.
Chill, cause I don't wanna get my team upset. The only beef you know, niggas, Arby's or the Big Mac. You don't drive through, we drive by in the car with a Big Mac. The last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage, take that shit back. Cause you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back?
I guess he is. I guess he is. I'm gonna put the big screen. I guess he is. Because, you know, that's what ended up happening. They dropping the album now, even though they got just dropped from the label because of that whole... I didn't want to talk about that, bro. That's not real rap. That's suing shit. So we gonna keep it here.
Talk about your brother, what happened? Was garbage, take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? Talk about your brother, what happened to that boy? Looking like it, they be selling crack to that boy. Really though, enough of the jokes, is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got
Fatality.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. He's saying he's rapping about what he really about to do. He's saying, I really got money. I can meet you out in Paris if that's a problem. But y'all ain't take it there. I don't even think y'all officially dropped. I heard the song on YouTube. I was trying to find it for the video, but I only found one. I don't know if that was even official because I didn't see it was on your channel. But this is what I'm saying, bro. Just stop sleeping on the boy. Stop sleeping on Jim Jones, bro. Wake up, do some research before you hop in my comments and try to talk that talk like, oh, he's whack, he's ass. Whatever. Right? Because we're not going to do that. Because if the boy was ass, I would be the first one here saying, hold up.
Pause.
He's ass, all right? I would be the first one here saying it. I don't care he from Harlem. I don't care he from over here. Feel me? I don't care. Because it's the music that matters to me. And the truth is, he got a chance, right? People don't like to hear other people say the truth. He has a chance. Now, do you think he's going to win? That's your opinion. I'm not going to argue your opinion, right? I'm not even saying he's going to win. I'm saying he has a chance. I'm saying he's been rapping consistently like the best out of New York last 2-3 years, right? Comparable only to the people that you got in your top 5, which is Griselda Boys. Right? So even having your name in that conversation means you putting in that work. Jim Jones be putting in that work. I just not seeing it. And that's all I'm saying. Bro, keep spitting, Jim.
Yo, enough of the jokes, is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got shooters like Luca that hit you niggas out in Dallas. Don't be dressing kind of weird, man. You really need a stylist. We all know what you identify with. Plus, you kind of sort of dress, nigga. You been a fly bitch.
Fatality.
Man. And it's not like it's anyone else saying this. You're talking to one of the most influential people in fashion out of New York City. Like, not even just music, in fashion, influential. Like, you see what the kids nowadays are wearing, right? Yeah, Jim had that on 10 years ago. And still be putting it on. He said, you put a dress on, you been a fly. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Capo, why you doing to them? They play with your name first, so I can't say nothing.
We all know what you identify with. Plus, you kind of sort of dress, nigga. You been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing the feature. Nigga's a gorilla because he got some apes in his features.
Okay.
All my gorillas got stones. I had these apes come and meet you.
Okay.
Put these billies on a jet. You pick a place there, meet you, nigga.
Hold on. Bring it back.
We all know what you identify with. Plus, you kind of sort of dress, nigga. You been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing the feature. Nigga's a gorilla because he got some apes in his features. All my gorillas got stones. I had these apes come and meet you.
Free Casanova. Brooklyn miss you, bro. We ain't forget about you. Bring him home.
Nigga's a gorilla because he got some apes in his features.
Okay.
All my gorillas got stones. I had these apes come and meet you.
Okay.
Put these billies on a jet. You pick a place there, meet you, nigga. And talk about my jewels, that was a cheap shot.
Okay.
And these is all VVS. These ain't the cheap rocks. I don't know
We
if
believe
you
you.
a rapper. I said treat you like a street op. I know the top 50 list. I was a. I could imagine what you're going through.
You see the off-white? Uptowns. Man. Hold up. Let's switch it up. Hold up. This is what I be saying, man. Before you hop on my comments, you gotta come with some knowledge, bro. We's not about that over here. We do not deride. We do not play both sides. We don't do none of that. We just here to discuss the music. I don't care who you was or who you been. Right now, what's going on? And for y'all to get on my comments and to say Jim Jones is ass, I am perplexed. I am perplexed that if you could hear this and say that he's ass, bro, if you don't like it, that's the one thing. I understand. But you hear the music that's coming out nowadays, and you're saying that this is ass? Oh, you're just not real. You're not hip hop heads. That's just what it is. You're not a fan of the. You're a fan of the culture. You're not a fan of the music. I'm a fan of the music. The culture could come second, or not. Pause. Not come at all. All right. I don't care. I'm only about the music. This is a little warm up. This is on short notice. This is on. He took someone else's beat. This wasn't even his beat, and he took it to the block. And you're saying this is ass? Like, Jim Jones, they sleeping on you. That's all I'm gonna say. And I would love for Nas to come out of retirement, right? And of course, always keep it, cordial when it comes to the just music, right? Because no one wants to see, someone that could be, your grandfather out on the street running around doing something like, nah, we just want music, right? And the antics, like Jim Jones said, is what's keeping his name buzzing, keeping people looking for him, keeping people talking about him. So he's doing his job already. But I had to make this video after I heard the things that were in my comments. Oh, Lord. Nah. I want to know down below who you got. Nas versus Jim Jones. Just do 2 rounds. 2 rounds. That way, if someone, mess around first round, they come back, clean it up. 2 rounds, right? And this is the rules. This is not no battle rap. These are not battle rap artists. Even though they probably could have or have come from that era. I want to know, song for song, right? A song is not a cappella, just someone spitting bars. Keep that in mind. And it's not just, especially nowadays, it's not just the music, it's also the style that goes with it, right? Because people are buying into a brand now more than ever. So how you swag it, what you say, right? The flow, everything, the music, the production, the lyrics, everything. 2 rounds. Who you got? Do you got Cam? Whoa. Rewind. I'm sorry. Think about Harlem. Do you got Jim Jones? Do you got Jim Jones? Or do you got Nas? In 2025, if this was happening this week, who you got? I'm going to keep my opinions until a future video Because we're gonna get into some Nas things as well, not to just be one sided. I just had to make this first because y'all was really sleeping on the kid. So, shout out Capo, shout out Nas. Comment down below who you got. Let's get it.